Hello there. What do David Goggins and Heidi Sue 60 have in common? Let me tell you a little bit about David Goggins. David Goggins is an African-American male who joined the Navy SEALs. He's only the second African-American to join the Navy SEALs. And before he decided to turn his life around, he was a bit of a lazy dude, a little bit of a fat, lazy, out-of-shape guy. And he just decided to change his life and set some goals for himself. He decided to become a Navy SEAL. It was very, very difficult. He tried 3 or 4 times, and on his last try, he made it. He kept on trying and trying until he made it. David Goggins has a video out there, I think it's on YouTube, of him running in the rain. And he says, look at this, it's raining. That's my excuse today. I don't want to run because it's raining. I shouldn't run because it's raining. And he's out in the rain running. That was his excuse. And David Goggins is also famous for running ultra marathons and winning standard marathons by, however long. He's a fast runner. In other words, David Goggins is a fitness expert who wins long races. Ultra marathon was the first long race that he ever joined. He had never run in a regular marathon. Ultra marathon is 100 miles, 24-hour race. He ran it in 19 hours. That's David Goggins. And I'm Heidi Sue 60. I'm turning 65 in a couple of months. I'm about 100 pounds overweight, 120 pounds overweight. Depends on what my goal weight turns out to be. Whose favorite fitness hobby, I should say, is bending over to tie my shoelaces. My favorite weight to lift is my pen to write or draw or do art. And my best hobby is reading. All things that I can do while sitting on my butt. I am a couch potato. So what do David Goggins and Heidi Sue have in common? And this is what we have in common. David Goggins, the fitness expert, the guy who says, get out there and do it every day, sits and looks at his shoes some mornings for a half hour before finally putting them on his feet and going out the door and going for a run. And I do the same thing. I'm not going for no ultra marathon or even a 1-mile run, but it took me a minute this morning to get started on my resistance exercises. And once I started, I just finished it, There is a difference between running 100 miles and doing 3 sets of 15 squats and 15 chest presses and 15 rows, etc. There's a big difference, but we have that in common. Exercise isn't always a thrill to me, and it isn't always a thrill to David Goggins.